We're only here temporarily. Like we're just renting like time here, and but we can be caretakers of these old vehicles, and the best version of ourselves can go into the car.
I'm here at the Chicago Auto Show with
Sung Kang.
and we're going to be doing a little interview. So to start off, can you give us some sneak peek thoughts on the upcoming Drifter movie?
Sneak peek.
Yeah, like just a little taste of like what
Lola.
we can expect.
Look at those.
Lola's, yeah.
Lola's will be in it. She'll be drifting.
Yeah.
And then LS3.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. And then, what's your favorite part of working on Drifter?
The amazing people that came to support
Yeah.
the movie, to be around all of these like really passionate people that are believing in the same idea coming together
Yeah.
and creating this magical thing called movie making. Yeah, to see all of that, like you can buy people's maybe time, but you can't buy people's heart. And to see people pour their heart into something and then create this magical environment, that's my favorite part.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of working on the Fast and the Furious movies?
Well, Fast and Furious stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool to be around all those crazy cars, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's like the amusement park version of our movie.
Yeah, the
this
Drifter,
is like
basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is like the independent version. That's the big,
The big,
the big leagues,
the spectacle and everything.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite part of filming Tokyo Drift? Which is preferably like my favorite movie, and I've seen it so many times.
You know, that is actually my favorite part, is because when we shot that film for the first like 10 years, people really kind of, I guess, they really looked down on that number 3, right?
Yeah, and being so different than the rest
and
of
then
them
you guys
too.
growing up, it's like now I think that movie's really evergreen and it speaks to your generation.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
been kind of cool to see a movie that was ignored and kind of like last in line now be like, kind of in the forefront of like this new generation, and then inspiring you guys to like get into like Japanese cars and the JDMs and stuff. So and drift culture.
And drift culture and
That's
everything.
been
Yeah,
really
that's what
cool.
mainly got me into drift culture. And like, I've seen Tokyo Drift like 30 plus times, and I'm so obsessed with the movie. And like, it's just such a great thing that like really got me into cars and like drift culture and everything. So
That's cool.
it's just awesome.
Very cool.
How does Drifter connect to drift and car culture?
In many ways, because the drifting in our film is all real, and the people that came to support it are like real people, like real teams, like Final Bout from Chicago.
Yeah.
Animal Style. A lot of the pro FD drivers came to support.
Yeah.
Former like world champions came. The drifters from Japan came.
Yeah.
So it really represents the the authentic like diversity.
Yeah, the
within
diversity
drift
that you
culture.
see between all of the drift culture and all kinds of countries
Yeah,
and
from
things
pro
like that.
to just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
to local.
What is your favorite car to drift?
The 350Z is actually, I would say, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's the easiest.
The easiest
So when they were
drift? Okay.
training us to learn how to drift, I would say the Viper was the hardest.
Okay.
And FD was almost impossible.
Almost possible.
And then the 350Z was like the easiest.
The easiest
yeah.
one that just kind of came to you. Okay.
And S15 was really hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer the original engine or the LS swapped Lola?
For the Hachiroku?
Yeah, for the AE86
Well, for drifting, you can't really drift on a professional circuit
with the
with
stock.
a 4AG,
4AG,
or
yeah.
even a 20 valve, right? And we have 3 different versions. We have the 16 valve, a 20 valve, and we have a turbo, and then we have the LS3.
Yeah.
But the only car that can really compete with like Adam Elsley's 4-rotor is the LS3. So it kind of had to be that,
Yeah.
So yeah. So which one do I prefer? I love keeping the original motors in the car.
That's how I love
Right.
the original motor to the 86.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the A86s are like some of my favorite cars. So for me, it's like that OG engine is just like perfect and just like captures the soul of the car,
Yeah, I have a fully stock Hachiroku. Like everything's stock. Like there's even the radio
Is it a
stock.
Corolla version or is it the
GTS.
imported
GTS.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
GTS with a lot of Japanese parts. Like I have a
Okay,
digital
yeah, like the
cluster.
imported in from the
Yeah.
like the Torino parts. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite all-time car?
Every all-time car is 68 fastback Mustang.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good choice.
Yeah.
So, Is there a specific car that has a very important meaning in a part of your life?
Yeah, the '63 Impala SS convertible. It's the first car that I learned the concept of being a caretaker and the idea of restoration of history. I had a neighbor who taught me his love affair for that car, and he was restoring it over years. And he would let me hang out with him and like understand why this car was so important for him.
Yeah.
And then teaching me that we're only here temporarily. Like we're just renting like time here, but we can be caretakers of these old vehicles, and our best version of ourselves can go into the car. Like even like watching this old man wire his car. There are a lot of things that people don't see, like the wiring.
Yeah.
But it's a reflection of who you are. You can either like take shortcuts.
Yeah, and it's all the little
you do
details
it the right
that
way.
like make the car special
Exactly.
and like relate to you and like what you do with it all.
Yeah, your principles, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, would you rather drive a slower car that handles better or a faster car that handles worse?
What kind of question's that?
Like, just drive a slow car faster, a fast car slow.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah?
Why would I drive a fast car that can't handle? Then get in a wreck and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no future driving, right?
Well, yeah, for sure. But mostly in like the aspect of like, would you rather drive like something that's not as like much horsepower that can just like enjoy and cruise, or something that kind of gets quicker and like accelerates faster?
I think I'm about function over form.
Function over
always.
form. Okay.
Also about like being able to connect with the car.
Yeah.
Like you should be driving and dancing with the car, opposed to the car driving you.
Yeah, and you're just basically one with the car, kind of feeling like the way that it drives and the way that it wants to handle and go. So, what was your first car?
The first car was I think it was 83 Dodge Monaco.
Okay.
Yeah, really ugly. It was a hand me down from my parents.
Yeah. What color was it?
It was like a light blue with white interior. Really ugly. Really, really ugly.
Do you have any special memories with that car?
A lot. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the car. When I turned 16, it was the car that I got from my parents to drive around. I would sit in the car and clean it, and just like imagine like going cross country, because your first car is your wings.
Yeah.
Like you actually have this first like control over freedom.
Exactly, and you kind of like get that experience of being able to like have that freedom of moving around and like enjoying a car for the first time and everything.
Yeah.
So if you could only have one car, what would it be?
If I could only have one car till I die.
Yeah. Only one car.
One car. I would say the Toyota Sienna Platinum.
It's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason?
Because to be able to transport my dogs and my family, and car parts from my other cars that sometimes don't run. For me, as I get older, the cars are like a shared experience.
Yeah.
Not with just with my family, but with my friends. And I mean, when I was younger, the idea of being in love with a minivan was like crazy, right?
Yeah.
But the minivan actually represents a lot of like important principles for me. Like when you meet a person that is like a dude that is proud of their minivan, it's a dude that I would probably be friends with, because their values are like family first.
Yeah.
They don't really care about what other people think.
Yeah, you
They
don't
know
need
if
anything
it's-
crazy.
yeah.
They want the space for family.
But they like
make it
luxury.
safe,
I mean,
but they
a
still
Toyota
want
is a
something
great
that's nice.
car.
Yeah, some of those newer like minivans are really
18
nice.
cup holders, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah.
18 cup holders is
18.
honestly insane.
Yeah, 36 miles a gallon. Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
The platinum one has like these reclining chairs in the back too. My dogs love that Sienna.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need another car. Like so I have a
That's fair.
S30, 240Z with an L28 swap in it, and it's like that is the ultimate like car for me. It has the S15 6-speed transmission, and the stop tech brakes and the right tires, but it's not cut. There's no over fenders, but it's like the perfect. And then now I Vintage Air created this air conditioning and heating system for the S30. So it actually drives like a brand new car. It has the heater and the AC. So it's like the perfect combination of carbureted car.
Yeah.
But you have the AC.
All the best of both worlds, basically.
It feels like I'm at home in that car. So I need both. Yeah.
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 Fair enough. Turbo or naturally aspirated?
Naturally, NA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason why?
It's just I prefer the sound of an
Sound
NA
of it.
motor. Like I did RB26 NA,
Mhm.
and it sounded like a Lamborghini. And
That's
there's
sweet.
just there's this it just
Has that pure
yeah.
like sound that you just
Yeah, I
don't
like the
get.
sound
Yeah.
of turbo.
Mhm.
I like the sound of turbo, but NA like with the right exhaust,
Yeah.
well, you can't beat that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. How do you feel about the current car culture?
I feel great about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, see? Come on. I mean, people are talking about like car culture is dead, but you're here.
Yeah.
Like, you're a 23-year-old, man.
Exactly.
And I think like people complain is that kids are on like video games or on Forza or Gran Turismo, but how are you going to experience all of those cars?
Well, I think that's like one of the big things that really gets like the newer generation into cars, especially is like those video games and like the movies that we see, especially with Drifter coming out and all of like the promotions for that. Like, I think that's really going to help inspire a whole new generation and a whole new wave of new people that might hopefully be interested in that drift culture and in that car culture that we've created for so many years, you know?
Yeah. What drew you to the car culture? Why? What drew you to the car culture?
What's what? Sorry.
What drew you to?
Oh, what drew me? For me, honestly, it was a lot of you. Like, you helped me draw me into car culture a lot, and like Fast and the Furious, Need for Speed, that kind of stuff. I kind of grew up a lot watching Paul Walker before he passed, and like that always has a special place in my heart. Being able to meet you is like such an amazing honor because like you were one of the main reasons I really got into drift culture and car culture and everything. So, and then just like being able to meet just such awesome people and have such amazing experiences because there's so many awesome people out there in like the car community that you just wouldn't normally expect and like wouldn't really expect to have those experiences. But like if you just get out there and meet the right people, it can lead to so many wonderful memories and like so many cool like things that you're able to do with other people.
Well said.
Thank you.
Well said. You got to print that. Yeah. Well said. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know about Initial D at all?
I know what
You
it
know
is.
of it?
Yeah.
What do you think about it relating to how car like drift culture is and everything like that?
I think it's a great start.
Yeah.
It's a great entry point because it has all the right cars.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the Bible. for-
Pretty much, yeah. You got the Hachiroko, obviously, with the Sprinter Trueno. You got the RX-7. You got the FC, obviously, too. Tons of really cool cars. Out of all Japanese cars, which one do you think is your favorite?
Of all Japanese?
All Japanese, yeah.
It's a good question. I would say the S30, 240Z.
Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that?
That was the first car that I ever built, right? So I have a lot of like, memories with that car. The car, like, I have 4 of them and they're like 71, 72, 73. So they're close to my age, right? So it really is, they're like a reflection of what I feel like represents me if I were
Yeah.
a car, and a lot of my friends I met through that car. And it's like a pure sports car,
Yeah.
right? So, and that car has like introduced me to friends from all over the world, Maybe you're a little young to appreciate it, but they're
No,
still
I
available,
love those
right?
cars. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always been obsessed with like those older Japanese cars and stuff like that. Like for me, like my dream car would be to own a Hachiroku one day,
Really?
especially like the Sprinter Trueno. Like I've just always been fascinated with like the Panda scheme ones. So, but yeah,
S30 is, I think, the purest like sports car experience. It's designed actually for like the Western body type, so that prestige line, opposed to like a Hakosuka, like a GTR or a 510. That's really for like a Japanese body type. So it's not a pure sports car. They're actually a sedan.
yeah,
And so you're almost forcing the car to be a sports car, where the S30 is designed for that.
For that, specifically,
Mr.
yeah.
K, Mr. Katayama, the man behind that was at Datsun. I mean, his dream was to bring this Japanese sports car into the American market. So it's all about like the purest essence about what a sports car is for that era. And so when you drive it, there's like no blind spot. You're completely connected with the car. So, when I get in that car, the car wraps around me. The Hachiroku is cool, but I don't really consider this a sports car until you start
Yeah,
modifying
that's fair.
it.
Once you start
Yeah.
doing more, then there's more to it. I just have always been obsessed with the pop-ups and the like
Yeah, it's cool,
style
right?
and everything. It's a lot, yeah.
Timeless design.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that should be it. Do you have any last words to kind of give to the car community or anything you'd like to say?
I just want to tell the car community, thank you, because directly or indirectly, all of you guys are, why this movie is alive today. So without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We don't have an audience, and it's like the reason I have a career, reason I'm able to, be a part of the car community is because everyone's opened their garage doors to me. So, I'm forever grateful.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. It's been a pleasure to be able to interview you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.